What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today I'm going to be talking about all the Mortal Kombat news that recently just came out, and also give my take on how they should go from here and everything. But let's get into the news first. So, in case you aren't aware, they're going to be doing a combat cast tomorrow, and let me scroll down so you can see the times right there. I feel like they have not really been promoting Conan a lot, but they are doing it now. So they're going to be doing a combat cast that time. And I'm going to talk about how I feel about all of this after the initial information. So, also, they said, ready yourself for glory. The Conan the Barbarian trailer will debut during the combat cast. So, they are going to be doing 2-in-1, I'm guessing. So that's just more news right there. And also, they put together a clip promoting, the pro competition finally. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this clip play real quick.
We only just built it. This is gonna be it. Is this death into the demon dash, and that's gonna be a 359?
It is going to be Jade afterwards, I think. There it is.
Bloody time to get it, Zeus! And it already had done 400. He knew they was about to get put no life away. I told you to take the wizard star.
Fight!
10 seconds on the clock.
Oh, the first time we see the overhead, and it hits its mark.
Tap out alive.
Got the one.
Oh
This
my
is just
good lord! Overcommit!
Oh, block it, the big jumping. Is this it? Sonic Boom! It's gonna take Evolution once more and be one of the greatest Mortal Kombat players of all time.
We only
All right, there you go. So they had a little promo video of them finally promoting the pro event and everything. So nothing wrong with that. Just a nice little promo video. And also right here, the MK1 Pro Competition Season 2 kicks off on February 22nd, 2025 in Mexico City. Book your stay early, find hotel options here. So it's going to start off around these times. And the wait, I said I'm going to talk about that after I go over the news. Let me stay structured here. So another thing, they're talking about the money. It is going to be $250,000 up for grabs. That's, good. Of course, that's good. And I think this is going to be their last pro tour run. So we're going to see. I think it depends on, how the game starts doing and everything. So Pro Comp is not going to completely revive the game. I know some people are going to think that, but again, I'm going to save that for a little later. Let's finish going over the news. And yep, that's about it for the news section of the video. So now I'm going to be talking about how I feel about all of this and what should happen going forward, honestly, because I feel like at the end of the day, Mortal Kombat does not have a good rep right now. It just doesn't, and a lot of people are, I don't want to say not happy with the game, but a lot of people have took these leaks and everything everyone's talking about and ran with it. And NRS by now should have addressed what's happening. I don't think that they should have held this off, like all this information, and everything so long about what's going on. So first things first, what I want to talk about is the combat cast, because I feel like they need to address a lot of these things that they're talking about with the game during the combat cast. I think they need to go out of their way to let us know what's happening. And if they don't, that is a huge red flag for the game. Tomorrow means a lot for this game's future, because this is their time to right their wrongs, start communicating, give people hope again for the game. This is the time to do that. And if they do not do that tomorrow, then I am not sure about the future of this game anymore, because the combat cast is really the only time they have to do that. Now, it is a pre-recorded combat cast, apparently, So hopefully they're addressing everything going on and all that good stuff. So that really needs to happen tomorrow. Like I don't think people understand how big tomorrow is for the game, because this is the first time they are addressing, the community as a whole since all those leaks came out. So I wonder how they're going to go about it. Let me know how you think they're going to go about it in the comments. Now to talk about the pro competition. I do think the pro competition is good for the game. It's definitely going to bring in more views, like online and everything, but they haven't grew their pro competition properly. The thing about pro competition, what a lot of people don't realize is pro competition, there's not really money in it for the company. You know, other communities like Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, Tekken, companies that have thriving pro competitions and everything, they do it for the love of pro comp. That's all. And a lot of people aren't aware of this because a lot of people are, just casual fans of fighting games or casual fans of the FGC, don't really know about it. But if you're really in the FGC, you know that pro competition does not bring companies any money, really. Like, yeah, it's a nice promo, but it's not going to bring, crazy amount of money. It's good for the love of the community. That's why they do it. And I don't feel like NRS has built up their pro scene properly. Even at the end of the day, it cost them nothing to build a successful, pro comp. The best way to put it is the pro comp and everything, because I don't want to confuse people. It's a good thing for the community. It gives people a reason to play. It gives people something to aspire to do, but it's not going to do a lot for the game. So those number crunchers and everything, if you're wondering why NRS is not like, diving into tournaments and all of that like the other fighting games, it's just because simply they don't have the love for it like the other companies do. And at the end of the day, it costs nothing for them to have a thriving competitive community, literally less than 1% of the game's earnings. Yes, they're not going to see much of a return, but for the community, it's a great thing to do. So I feel like with all this pro comp news, it's going to bring back a lot of synthetic life into the game, but really, it's not going to do a lot for their pocketbooks. That's why they kind of put it towards the back burner anyway. So I can make a whole video on that. But the main point I want to take away from this is Kombat Cast is tomorrow, and it is a big deal because if they don't go, all out, making up for their lack of communication and letting us know what's going on with the leaks, if they don't do all of that tomorrow, I don't know where this game is going to be, because you can only be silent for so long. And I'm not one of those people who makes those videos talking about, oh, MK is dead or dying, this, that, or the other. But honestly, I am starting to see a decline in the game now. Like, finally, I'm starting to see it. I wasn't one of the people hating it and everything after the leaks, but the decline is happening. But it's not on no mass scale like everyone is saying it is, but it is happening. So they need to do something tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably the biggest day for Mortal Kombat 1 history. Like, what happens tomorrow is going to determine the course of history for this game. So I just wanted to make a video talking about that. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you want to support the channel more and everything, I have a membership button. The highest tier can get me to talk about any video they want, about any fighting game, once a month, if you want to join that tier. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And Nickopz out.